Hello everyone, this is Akuchi, and I'm going to be doing some coaching with Ravenshard on Governor and some two-card combos. I'm joined by Ravenshard.
Hello, hello.
And yeah, the Governor stuff I definitely want to do with some other people. So let's start with the two-card combos. Looks like Haka said maybe later. Yeah, so we shall see. All right, so two-card combos. You listed a few that you're interested in going over. Let's start with the strongest couple, Counting House, Traveling Fair, and Lurker, Hunting Grounds. So I'll set up a table with Counting House, Traveling Fair.
Great.
And yeah, the way I'd like to do this, let's do just a single player game. And I'll play first, and then you can play the next game.
Cool.
Because, yeah, the opposition isn't too important with just kind of getting a feel for the combo and optimizing that way. So you should be able to join now, I hope.
Yeah, I'm on the table already. I'm already there.
All right. So, have you played the combo before?
No, I haven't. I've heard people Freaky mention in passing. Why don't you just do T Fair and Counting House here? Isn't that dominant, or Cellar and Counting House type thing? It's
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of them and have not really seen them, and so I've missed Man Cap a couple times. It's the type of thing. It's well, if I play it, I miss it left, and we roll Governor as well. That's great.
Yeah. So in this case, we'll ignore the rest of the kingdom to start. So the monolithic combo, Traveling Fair Counting House is very strong, very fast.
It's supposed to be one player.
Yeah, so I'm trying to let me bring up my metrics. I have a unusual interest in two-card combos, so I play them a lot and optimize them and such. Yeah, so you can get 6 provinces by turn 10 or 11 usually, and all 8 provinces, not much slower. So those are usually the 2 targets you'd go for. 6 provinces if there's no strong alt VP, and 8 provinces if there is strong alt VP. In a really tight mirror, of course, you might end up with as few as 3 provinces if you want to get 3 provinces and 5 duchies or something if they're really racing the provinces or whatnot. But yeah, those are the good targets to shoot for. So the primary goal is you're going to get a Counting House into your shuffle at some point. And literally all your other buys are going to be coppers, and you're going to use Traveling Fair to buy the coppers. The kind of end point is when you get to draw 7 coppers with your Counting House. Then you can top deck a Counting House, and you can top deck a Counting House from that point on, and never trigger a shuffle, and you just keep increasing the potential of your deck by buying more coppers. So very unusual, very potent strategy. So the opening split, if you have a 5-2 or a 2-5, you just buy the Counting House immediately. If you have a 3-4, you can guarantee being able to hit 5 before your first shuffle. 4-3 is the only case where there is no guarantee because you have 2 estates in there. So even if we top deck 3 copper here, we might not hit 5. But we're going to try it anyway at first. I think it's slightly better than not doing so. But this is the most complicated case. So here, I didn't get it. And again, we could top deck 3 copper and hope to hit it again. But in this case, I choose not to. I just want to trigger a shuffle. So I'm not going to top deck these coppers. But yeah, this is the bad case. And so then there's always a choice of whether we top deck coppers or not. In this case, since we don't have a Counting House, we're just not going to top deck for now. But if we have to top deck it to ensure that we hit 5, then we will. Like here, we might not hit 5, so I'm going to go ahead and top deck these coppers to make sure that we can before our shuffle. But yeah, this is like one of the worst case scenarios. This is actually ideal also. Like you want to have 4 cards in your shuffle when you trigger a shuffle, because it decreases the chances that you draw a counting house without 7 coppers available. So yeah, in this case, we're guaranteed if we see our counting house now, we will be able to get the combo going. So now we don't top deck any coppers because we just want to find our counting house. There is some like edge case scenario where if you have like 2 or 3 coppers right after the shuffle, you want to top deck exactly 1. But that's like some minutia that'll usually not matter.
This wasn't buying another counting house? Well, I guess not, because you just want to top deck.
Yeah, there's never a need to buy another counting house. So this is like one of the worst runs because we're not even going to see our counting house until turn 9, it looks like. But this will be a pretty big counting house. So now we need to make sure we don't trigger a shuffle. So we're going to put a counting house and a copper on top. But there's no need to top deck anymore because we want to like unleash those coppers that we have in our deck.
Yeah.
And
so is this kind of just like buy more copper and then like buy province type of thing and just single province until you double?
There's no need to buy province here. So each copper you put into your deck is going to, it costs you 2 coins because of traveling fair. So basically if you compare that with the cost of a province, which is 10 coins, traveling fair plus the 8 coins, you're basically trading off 5 copper for a province. So if you're going to have 2 or more turns left, it's always better to buy copper. It actually, like the way it works out in practice, you're going to green over either 2 or 3 turns, and it usually doesn't matter. So we cannot empty all 8 provinces or even 6 provinces in 2 turns here. So we're just going to get all copper here, but next turn we can start on the provinces. So use all our buys here, and this is where it gets really annoying to execute because I have to keep on clicking the don't top deck. But we got like 9 more coppers into our deck here, a little more since we're freeing some up of those 3 cards. And so now this is the time when we want to start getting the provinces, because I think, well, certainly if we're getting 6.
Shuffle though again.
To make sure we don't shuffle, of course, we're gonna top deck some stuff, and we can top deck the provinces also. So in this case,
this is triple province top deck counting house.
It looks like we can do that. So yeah, if we didn't need to get I mean, this is enough for more than 6 provinces in 11 turns. So as I said, even with this like really bad case where it took us so long to find our first counting house, we were able to get 6 or possibly 7 provinces here. Let's see. We could get 7 provinces here on turn 11. Or we can, if we need to get all 8, then we can easily set that up as well.
Then 7's winning without alt VP, I think.
So
it's majority of the VP.
Steph with the tip that we can change our autoplay settings.
That'd be great.
So yeah, when you know you don't need to top deck all the rest, you can click that and switch between. But yeah.
We're watching T-Fair Counting House Truffles, but you're not in chat.
So all right, now why don't you go ahead and hop in here. Sad trombone. So is it possible for me to not play? No. That was the problem with this. All right. Well, let's you create the table now.
Oh wait, I know I can play this. Sweet.
Oh, okay, I can just join in. Excellent.
Yeah, you can just join in. Cool. I'll just wait till you're here, then I'll...
Yep.
Okay, I'll just hit ready here. See what happens. The villain and... Yeah, because on that last board when we were looking at it, this is top deck copper, right?
Yep, top deck 2 copper, and you'll be guaranteed to hit Counting House either on your next turn or the turn after it. Yep, so here you can top deck
So I have
3.
one, yeah. So unless like the state was hit, no, it shouldn't matter. I think.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. This is the less
Yeah.
the less good case because there was a decently high chance. Now hold on a second. Here you just want to think a little bit to see if you want to top deck both, and it looks like you don't need to top deck.
No, I don't think so because I just need to find it now. So I just want to keep adding coppers to the discard.
Yeah, it's a case where you have 2 or 3 copper in this hand that you have to think about making sure that you can hit 7. So in this case, there's a little complication where you need to make sure that
last card.
If your last card is Counting House, you don't want to trigger that shuffle. So here you do want to top deck some. Now, how many estates have you seen so far? Just one?
Let's count those. I've seen one, so I have 2 left in those 6 cards.
So I think you need to top deck 2 copper here. Yeah, and as Steph is saying, it's possible that in a real game you take the 5 out of 6 risk, but if you're contested and such. But in this case, you've gotten...
This is just plain safe right now. Okay, top deck 2, and let's not top deck the last one.
Mm-hmm. Now, hopefully you find your Counting House here. Excellent.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Take 13, you play 16.
Mm-hmm.
You basically keep going, you buy Counting House. So here, we can do one more. Right,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This is Counting House, then just top deck that.
Yep. 1 copper to top deck, and then
we'll never top deck the rest.
All right.
And we just repeat now, right?
Yep, but with slightly more money.
Yeah. Oh, Citadel. Steph pointed that out. I guess that's important. Not really. Bet the troll. Take more copper from the trash. Do it in 2 times instead of 1. Counting House.
Yep, you want to top deck, of course, 4 copper here.
Then just never top deck now.
And at least 1 more turn of building.
Yeah.
And then there's a question of whether you're aiming for the 6 provinces or 8 provinces. So you had, I think it was 32 coins here?
Yeah, 32.
Right, so we'll just keep track of... so you're adding 13 more, so you're going to have 49.
I did not turn off the auto.
Nobody can deny that undo.
Well, they can. It's just really mean if they do. I think it's an innocent undo.
No, I mean in the solo.
I mean, yeah. Then we can never top deck these.
Yeah, so I think you're going to have 49 coins.
Yeah, then hack is kind of offering if we want to play it contested.
That's up to you.
45. Probably should play contested after this. Not gonna lie. See what it's like.
Okay. So yeah, in this case, I think it's time to start greening.
Yeah, I think so. That much.
So we always buy 5 because we need to top deck some stuff. And in this case, we can get 4 provinces and a Counting House. Rinse and repeat the following turn. We can even get a duchy instead. But yeah, you probably get the gist of it here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically when this is take 4. And
yeah, so this was a really nice run. It you got the Counting House right at the juicy time, so you're able to get 8 provinces in 10 turns, which is the best you can get with just the 2 card combo.
I could take a duchy there,
yes.
but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so extremely fast.
Extremely... What? Did I fuck up?
Seemingly.
Oh, what?
You bought only 3 traveling fairs.
Oh well. Whatever. I got the point. It was a win.
Yeah. So in terms of what the counterplay against this combo is, minion kills it dead.
Okay.
Minion is kind of kills every golden deckish type strategy. and this is no exception.
Yeah, minion.
Regular junking attacks and discard attacks have no effect, which is great. Pillage can also kill it.
Yeah, pillage will kill
although
it.
you can if you, depending on what point, I mean, it's really hard to consistently play pillage, so sometimes you can get to a point where you could like top deck 2 counting house, whatever, it's pillage.
Yeah.
Minion's the big one, and then anything that reveals cards from your deck can mess it up. Like, in particular,
Oracle.
Oracle's gonna definitely do it because they can just play a bunch of oracles so long as there's a village. In terms of some of the attacks, you know, like sometimes you can get away with like just keeping 1 or 2 extra cards on top, anticipating that the attacks are being played, because it is such a strong combo that even with a little bit of disruption, sometimes you can.
Yeah, so that'll kill it.
But yeah,
anything that like reels top card, like Chariot Race, will kill it too.
Chariot Race is fine actually, because Chariot Race you just top deck 1 additional card. That's like the easiest one to play around. Like Fortune Teller, you can potentially play around by top decking in a state or something. But yeah, let's just see a kingdom.
Cool. Oh, you attack the state ready this time. That's not him. Yeah, so this is like we roll Governor again. This is absolutely wonderful. But like, this is even better actually. Good open for me.
Yeah, you are going to want to top deck the coppers because you want as many cards as possible before your like shuffle to minimize the chance that you see counting house at the wrong point of your shuffle.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't see anything here that disrupts the combo from the opponent. Governor can. So no. Governor can draw you extra cards. So it's something to keep in mind.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if Haka wants to kind of play antagonist or do...
Yeah, we're going to see what Haka does. He's opened with Expedition, so that looks like not playing the combo.
Definitely, I'd say so. Let's see.
So here, there's definitely merit to like top decking 1 or 2 copper. It depends, because like seeing your counting house on turn 4 like isn't actually that good. So
I guess there won't be a lot of coppers left at that point then.
Because you can actually think about so like if you have 4 or 5 copper in your hand, which you're guaranteed to do if you like top deck, or pretty close to guaranteed if you top deck 3 copper, you're going to be gaining 3 coppers, and you would need to have in your counting house turn at least 11 coins to be able to gain 4 or more copper. So it's actually like if you see your counting house and only have, if you have fewer than 9 coins, like you might actually be better off not seeing the counting house on turn 4 here.
Okay, so we'll top deck these here then, I guess. I already have a T. Top deck them, I guess.
Yeah, it's
top deck 2 at least.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Top deck 2, we'll leave 1 out.
Oh well.
Okay.
It's fine. And then there is like also if you top deck 0, possibly the risk of if he was playing with Governor, which he is, like of him being able to trigger a shuffle that you don't want. But you're in better shape now because you have a little buffer room in your deck.
Yeah, like I suppose like this is
so.
Make sure you top deck.
I think you top deck all of them at this point. You just want as much buffer room as possible. You're gonna win the long game.
Yeah, this might be like a turn 11, turn 12 mega, but like that's it, I guess.
So Haka getting the help from Steph.
It's not like I'm gonna trash anything here.
Oh no, those coppers are so valuable.
The one time you actually want coppers. We'll take those.
Yeah, and you could potentially just top, like you know how many governors he has, and he can't get more right now, so potentially we top deck just 1 copper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know how much he could potentially try to attack me. Well, like, quotes attack, but you know.
Yeah.
Because this is also like a board where, like, if I miss Counting House, Traveling Fair, I probably look for Governor and like see if make a turn possibly a thing with Horn of Plenty.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong board even without the combo, but I do think
Totally.
this is going to end up being better.
So now we got a top deck about 7 now, actually.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Possession will kill it too.
Oh yeah, that card doesn't exist for me, but for some people it does.
Top deck these two. I need.
Yeah, that Diplomat looks really sad for Haka.
I think if I played a counter enough with just top decking the coppers, like Governor kind of, well, it always helps the opponent, but like it just helps me find the rest of the coppers. So I feel like build to 45 and then it works. Like against Villain in the last kingdom we saw where we had Villain, I guess I just like always ensure like a bias state or something like that to have to discard instead of Counting
Yeah,
House.
that sounds right. It's also a funny interaction with Borrow, which kind of protects you from a lot of these hand size attacks.
Oh yeah, that's
which is pretty
actually
fun.
true. Okay.
And it also just makes it faster to build. And the super wombo combo that doesn't matter unless you're mirrored is Bank, where you can just make it like 1 to 2 turns faster.
8.
You do want to be a little bit careful because he does have Workshop and a Village, so no, never mind. Yeah, because if he uses a Governor to remodel into Governor, he still can't play more than 3 Governors for draw. Yeah, that'll probably never change.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I think one more turn of building, and then
yep.
greening. Well, it depends. This is like there's no alt VP, so you could actually
build forever.
No, I was going to say you could start greening this turn is also reasonable, but it's also reasonable to. Set up the top of your deck. Don't forget that. You want to have eight cards there.
That'll be enough.
Yeah, because like on this board, you take 6 provinces. Like even if he triggers your shuffle, like you're gonna win.
Yeah, basically. Almost a curse. That would have been great.
Also, you've almost emptied the copper.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
Yeah, copper emptying is pretty common in the mirror.
I believe it. Because you just want the most, because then you can just buy the most green, so you probably almost build till...
it's just like the optimal build will give you more than half the copper anyway, because I think there are 60 in the pile, so yeah, like you generally want 30, like more than 30 copper before you start greening anyway. There's not much to say about the mirror.
The mirror is just requires a bit more thinking, I guess, for like when you green. Because if you green like a turn late, it might.
It's usually fine. Like duchies are only. I mean, duchies are a little more inefficient than provinces, but yeah, you play around what your opponent can do. The only thing to watch out for in the mirror is there could be a buy 2 counting house turn that you can do to empty counting houses to deny your opponent from having 1 extra turn. It's pretty rare, but sometimes it happens.
This is just a couple more copper.
Oh, you floated 4 coins there.
Oh, great.
You
Well,
also messed up. Hold on. He's gonna draw with
wait,
governor.
copper
It's
side.
okay.
Well, if he doesn't. Uh,
I mean, he just made a mechanical error.
yeah.
Top deck counting house last. This is the moral of that story. I,
He plays around. No
I
draw.
mean, he might draw into another. He's just activating his diplomat, so.
I mean, that guy's totally won now. Well, maybe. Probably. If he can screw me up, yeah.
Anyway, I don't know how interesting it is that Ravenshard made a mechanical error.
um, Somewhat interesting. It makes the game more fascinating, to say the least. This is just same old now. Oh yeah, this could be bad. Yeah, it's bad now. I don't know. I could maybe get around. I don't know. This is tough now. This is like single province if I'm lucky type of thing.
There's no luck involved. Your deck is entirely coppers and greens. But, anyways, we don't have to play this out. Let's go to another combo.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a feel for the combo now?
Yeah, I kind of feel like I would have definitely built wrong if I did that, saw that on my own and attempted. I would have like tried to say, "Ooh, how quick can I get um counting house?" and like just like bought random stuff, probably like silvers. What else did I say?
Lurker hunting
I said
grounds.
lurker hunting
Yeah.
ground. I haven't played one of those. I just heard they're like torture sometimes. So
Yeah, they're just fast and monolithic. So it's just good to. Oh, okay,
yeah, I got it. Lurker hunting ground.
okay. Um,
Yeah, they're boring, but if like they're like dominant, then like
yeah. So, well, this board has cultist, which possibly makes a
yeah.
difference, but let's ignore it. Um, I don't know. I like playing the solo games first because this is not reinforcing the combo. I feel like. But yeah, you just buy.
Cultist stuff make this more
You
fun.
use all of your buys on lurkers in the first 7 turns of the game. Okay, let's.
Don't you just keep buying lurker and trashing hunting grounds when you
This
see
is accurate.
lurker? Okay.
But I don't know. I think actually playing solo is more better. I don't think we're actually learning much here.
Yeah, like I kind of like I looked at Haggis and that's kind of what I was thinking. She's like, do I just like trash a cultist with my lurker? Because like traveling fair is kind of similar to having a stonemason here. Yeah, cultist does make it more interesting.
I would
So
rather
would catacombs.
have this be less interesting, personally, and then have more interesting stuff.
Okay, hold on, let me think here.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
If you wouldn't mind just resigning this kingdom.
yeah. I noted it down so I
Okay,
can go
cool.
back to it.
And actually, don't click ready. Let's just play. Let's do a single player one.
Okay, sorry, Haka, goodbye. Haha. I think I actually kicked him. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So,
We have cultists
yeah, but
again.
don't worry about it.
That's
Pretend
great.
it's not there. So there's only one kind of interesting point about playing it solo. But yeah, you just keep buying the lurkers, and you always
Ooh.
trash. Yeah, this is a little unfortunate, but no big deal. You trash the hunting grounds and gain duchy.
Should I like trash to gain duchy
Yep,
here?
right from the get go. No
Yeah,
hesitation.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's unlucky to not have that, but on the upside, you did get to see both your lurkers. So yeah, you keep doing this until turn 7, when you're uncontested. A little
Oof.
unfortunate.
Having the best of luck here. So this is
Yeah,
turn 8.
so
Now what?
it doesn't matter because you don't have 2 coins, but then you have to make a decision on whether a lurker pays off or you want to go after estates. So you can empty 4 piles in this combo, and you have to pick 3 of them. Hunting grounds always empties. Duchies is the one that is also super likely to empty. The only way it doesn't is if your opponent buys and doesn't gain 3 hunting grounds before you can lurker trash them all, which is exceptionally rare. So then the third pile is going to be estate or lurker. And estate is better, all else being equal. And like if they're not buying any hunting grounds, then you can trash the hunting grounds to gain 6 of the estates. And so you just need two coin hands to wow, this is amazing.
This is incredibly unlucky.
But
Wow. Almost feels like I should be buying copper.
yeah, I think you should. At this point, yeah. But here you can buy an estate and hope to hit
Yeah.
2 at some point.
Oh,
But if you
God.
don't, here you just trash
There we go.
lurkers to try to empty that pile and don't gain them. Like, this is unusually poor draws.
There we go. That was so bad.
Yeah, so that's much slower than usual. Why don't you do it one more time just to get a feel for when it goes a little better?
Oh, great. Ooh, we even have possession.
You
Heck
could
yeah.
here you
We should
could
have
summon a
used
lurker,
but
sure.
like, that's not the point.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, here we go again. I was going to yellow it from the start.
It was actually slightly more likely because of the summon. Just because you put in an extra green card.
Oh, true.
But I mean, it's the thing to do.
Yeah. Okay, turn
Yeah,
7.
one more. Usually you have 7. Oh no, you can't even get one. Yeah, you've had 5 lurkers both times. Usually you have 7, sometimes 6. You've had 5 both times headed into this. But yeah, you can also try doing the lurker one this time. Just try getting lurkers instead of estates, which would kind of simulate what happens if the opponent denies some hunting grounds. Like, say they get a couple lurkers. They like didn't spot the combo in time, but they did spot the interaction. Then you might want to end on hunting grounds, duchy, and lurkers. Wow, your luck is impressive. Really bad.
This is what happens. It wasn't this bad when I was playing Mick earlier, but I did feel a little bit unlucky at times, not gonna lie. Beating this combo, I don't know. This is like a grain rush, and like you're getting well, this is uncontested 42 VP by
Oh, that's because of why do you have 42 VP?
Oh, there's Shepard here, duh.
Yeah, so yeah, the metrics are pretty good. The disruption, there's really not a whole lot. Like,
Donate maybe.
Nope. But yeah, it's up to you whether you want to play another one. Yeah, in terms of disruption,
Yeah,
there's really not much. Like, junking attacks hurt a little, hand size attacks hardly hurt at all. But ultimately, you just need to beat, like, it's not even contesting provinces. So if you have something that can get a lot of provinces, like 5 provinces in 10 or 11 turns, then it can be beat. So you need some really fast money, basically, to be able to beat it.
Hey, this is finally where it's
Yeah.
happened.
Because yeah, you get 7 lurkers into your
table.
this reshuffle here, so this is looking great, and you can buy
There
a
you
state
go.
here, which is great. This
Yeah,
is
this
going to
is
be like
probably finishing last.
optimal end. Oh my gosh, you can buy a state here. Yeah, this is insane. If you see
Okay,
a
holy
lurker, you
crap.
win on turn 10, which is yeah. Oh my god, this
Yeah.
was like this was the perfect shuffle. Um, so in general, Beggar
Baker
Guildhall is not
Guildhall does not.
faster, but it can high roll. The stronger strategies are Donate Market Square, Counting House, Traveling Fair usually, and almost always, and Mandarin Capital sometimes. However, whatever, it doesn't
Hey,
matter,
Hacker,
like
do you want to
ranking
play
these
again?
2 card combos, and you're like, well, if there's Traveling Fair, that helps a Lurker, whatever. It's not important. The important thing is it's very fast, and you should generally do it unless you see some really bonkers like synergy out there, like really bonkers. Um, yeah, so that's that one. I don't think playing in a mirror is.
I feel like there's some strategy that comes into it now because suddenly I have to worry about piles, whereas
Yeah,
if I'm doing it
sure, go
single, I
ahead.
don't. So I feel like if Haka wants to join in, unless he's still mad at me,
Yeah.
Haka is in voice as well, so maybe they're just away from the computer. Oh, nope, we're good.
But yeah.
Then we can go pull up that interesting board again. The ruins don't
Okay, so
change
this
this.
time we don't have cultist or traveling fair, so it's probably monolithic.
Yeah, I don't see what else you could possibly do.
You could like, yeah, no, I don't see it. It's like you could like open Candlestick Maker Lurker, but nah.
I guess you buy, and I suppose the coffers may give you an extra estate at the end. Maybe gives you 2 extra estates. Can
Yeah,
you see
hard to
it?
say. So yeah, the duchy
Ooh,
split.
nice.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's really not even anything you play around here, like because you just need to be greedy. But actually, this is a point where you might consider taking estate over Lurker. Like it's earlier this time. It's turn 4. But if
Yeah.
you got 4 Lurkers?
Yeah, I got one each
Then yeah,
turn.
you might want to consider
So I got
not
4 and
buying estate
4.
over Lurker. I could see that either way.
I could see a state here.
Yeah, you can make it
If
a
I do
decision
this,
later.
then I do this again. And this definitely feels like, because it depends on how many lurkers, or how many lurkers they see.
Basically, they just
If they
shuffled and
see,
they have 4 Lurkers. Haka has 4 Lurkers. You have 2 Lurkers,
yeah,
so you know that actually, yeah, you know that the Lurkers aren't valuable anymore. So this looks like good,
yeah, actually
and
that's
that's
true.
you got another good shuffle.
Oh, and Haka did not. But that also means he has like 4 lurkers now, so he might have like 3 in hand right now. So I have to be worried about
I think
that
you just
maybe.
played greedy.
Yeah, I am. So like he could empty piles here if he has 3 lurkers. I don't know if that gets him the win though.
It would not have,
No, it
yeah. So you're
won't.
just in a dominant position,
No,
and you can actually win on turn
that's
7.
quite a swing.
No, you. Yeah, it's not piles yet. You just
No,
there's just no
it's
way
not piles.
anybody can
Sorry.
buy a
It's
province, so
it's
it is
basically done.
effectively over.
This is like where you gain a king's court. Yeah, no, gain a king's court.
Oh man, the one at a time undos.
Ooh, G rubber. All right, this is just copper. Not that it matters. It's
Yep.
win in hand now, unless Haka suddenly gets 2 provinces. No.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty
Cool.
easy.
Yeah, and it's more resilient than like Counting House, Traveling Fair, and even Mandarin Capital. Mandarin Capital also falls to like Midian. Yeah, so next on the list is Bishop Bonfire, sure. And this will be kind of like a summary. Yeah, let's go to single again.
Okay, cool.
Have you played a Bishop Golden deck before?
Not sure. No, I haven't. I haven't played Bishop Golden deck, and I wasn't sure what Bishop Bonfire was, other than like a very quick way to get to the Golden deck.
Yep,
maybe?
that's what it is. So this will just get you familiar with
Okay.
the Golden deck stuff. Fortress definitely relevant, but we're going to ignore it for the time being. So yeah, you do open how you expect. Now, what? Yep,
Bishop,
your
right?
goal here is to get to a 5-card hand.
This would just be Bonfire then.
Correct.
And I can just draw.
Now, this one is very important. You want to Bonfire exactly 1 card. If you Bonfire 2 cards, you actually get messed up.
Can't I win? Thanks.
So now you have a 5-card hand, and you replace the estate with silver. Replace the estate with silver.
And this is just Golden deck.
And replace the copper with gold. And replace the
This is
copper
just
with
Golden
province. And now you've got the Golden deck. Trash
Okay.
province by province, 5 VP per turn. This is kind of standard luck, is you start buying
drains.
province on turn 8. And so, yeah, it's pretty good. The trouble with this one is it is very easily disrupted. Any hand size attack or junking attack will disrupt it. It's kind of the opposite of Traveling Fair, Counting House, because the things that interact with the top of the deck have no effect whatsoever.
Okay. How do you play that with Bonfire now, or with Fortress thrown in? I feel like you trash Fortress now and you get like
whenever you see Bishop Fortress, that's a very powerful synergy. If you have to always ask, is there draw or not? If there is no draw, then the Golden deck you're looking for there is 4 bishops and 4 or more fortresses. And then you can Bishop Fortress 4 times per turn.
Yeah, and that gives you 8.
That gives you 16 VP, I think. Or 12, right?
Cheap from trashing plus 1.
12, yeah. You get 12 VP per turn, which is extremely strong, and it doesn't lower any piles, so it's a super strong synergy. If there is draw, then you generally want to build to an engine that can do that. That can potentially bishop even more things.
Like I've seen Ricky play like a Bishop Golden deck type thing where he's like using Bandit or like Soothsayer to like gain gold type of thing, and he's just playing it that way. I've seen
there
that
are
before.
variations you can make on it. Generally, you only want to go for a Golden deck if there is no draw, like no non-terminal draw. Like basically, you can't build the bigger deck, because if there's cool payload for Bishop, but you can keep building, then you do. Or maybe there's no plus actions. There is like laboratory or whatever, but no plus actions, so you can't actually play a second bishop. That's another case where you might go for the Golden deck instead of building big.
True. Okay. Is there a point playing that contested? I don't feel like it.
Nope. The only thing of interest would be
the Golden deck.
It might be worth rolling some kingdoms though, and seeing if there is something like that's better, or like if there's a way to disrupt it.
Which Old Witch
Absolutely.
disrupts
So
it
Old
here.
Witch is going to disrupt it here, and even if Old Witch wasn't here, there's Cursed Village, so it's possible. Well, you would want Cursed Village and a Gainer.
Yeah, CV storeroom would be the 2.
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, it's actually pretty rare for Bishop Golden deck to be the dominant thing, but it's worth being aware of. And then the strongest enablers are Donate, but Donate enables tons of other stuff. Bonfire, which is probably the most like elegant, and then Chapel, but also Chapel empowers some other stuff and isn't quite as good as Bonfire or Donate. But that's that one.
Yeah, this would be this one. You gotta do some storeroom, curse village, add
Absolutely.
in some highways, add in an
Yep.
old wit,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of your deck.
Yep. So this one is a no-go.
Totally no. This one, nothing really. You do have Plaza. Your draw is not great. If you want to call Crossroads draw, go right ahead, but that's
Yeah,
pretty
I
bad.
think this
It's not even
is a
draw.
good example of I
This is
would play the
golden
golden deck
deck.
here.
Unless I don't know if counterfeit treasure trove money would beat it.
I
I'm not
don't
sure.
believe so, but I am wondering. Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, I know it looks weird stuff. I don't think counterfeit treasure trove would beat it.
Yeah, there is like colonnade to give something that builds a
Haven.
little more, but yeah, the draw is just so incredibly awkward here.
Team Mute Bonfire. Open
Yeah,
Bonfire
and that was
potion.
talked about. It can high roll to be actually decent, but it's
Oh,
usually
really?
bad.
Yeah, golden deck is dead here. You have ill-gotten gains.
Yep, ill-gotten gains will kill it, and ill-gotten gains is like pretty reasonable to to incorporate into an engine because of exorcist and upgrade, and even bishop. Like, yeah. So, although
Yeah,
there's no plus actions. There's the page line. Yeah.
you have the page line, so you have
Yep.
like
And there's
warrior
vineyard.
draw
So
or
even if
party
like,
draw.
yeah.
Vineyard. Oh, you
Yep. So
totally
this
build.
is a no go.
You just build forever, add in a potion. There's no plus buy, so you would have to go fishing for boons and bard if you want, really. Or else you just single green. Oh, Seaway.
Yep.
I always miss Seaway. Never mind. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
have enough
All
green
right. I
here,
think
or
we've
enough
seen
eyes.
enough of this one.
What else did we say?
Is it?
We said Hermit
Yep.
MS.
And what was the other one? I was gonna say we end with that one.
Okay, let's go with
Okay.
Gear Team Lock.
Sure. Are you familiar with like? So the strongest gear synergy is gear trade. I'm wondering if you've played that one before.
Gear Trade. Yeah, I've seen
Okay.
Sip and Truffles play that before, so I'm familiar with
Yep.
it enough.
And
Ooh, and you
yeah,
even
so
have
here we're
Chapel
just
here.
ignoring the rest of the board, and pretending only gear and Transmogrify are
Gear
there.
Team Lock.
So yeah, the synergy here is Transmogrify. This is nice. We can save the estates by another gear, and we can turn the estate. Now you can turn it either into a third gear or a silver. I think I like third gear here.
What's so
And then you can buy gold. Yep.
Oh, this is just money
It's
now.
just money, and ideally you can T-Mog the rest of your estates. So this is just fast money. It's not the fastest kind of money you'll ever see, but oh no! You don't want a fourth. Yeah, okay. You don't want a fourth gear. You want silver from here. Yep. And
Silver.
here you save as much money as possible, usually with gear. So this would be gold, silver, gold estate. Mm-hmm. And then you can also use Transmogrify to mill provinces if there's alt VP.
Ooh.
But yeah, you just
do
you take
T-Mog
gold.
here, or is it gold?
You just live with the one T-Mog.
Okay, so this is just.
Yep, a little bit unlucky, but like you decide here whether it's going to be duchy or gold or province or duchy or gold based on what your opponent's doing, but not important. You got the feel for it. Yep,
So
it's just money
run.
but it's like kind of elegant money, just not as strong as gear trade. Yeah, and you had the choice there. Like you could have turned the estate into silver. It all depends on how much longer you're expecting the game to last. So yeah, it gives you a little like the combination of Transmogrify and gear gives you a lot of control. And here you could consider just like saving both golds to just like really finish off the game. But anyways, it's open-ended from here.
That's how it goes. And then you just like T-Mog it.
Oh, you had a few golds there.
Basically one. I don't see a build there.
Yep,
okay, so that's just a money
all
game.
right, so
Okay.
Market Square, and Hermit.
Which Freaky doesn't like. I like I there's one kingdom like I showed you where like I tried to play it. It's like I saw it and like I kind of did some stuff with it. It's like a kind of a weaker thing.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it's
it
the
is not
weakest
the
thing in the
weakest
world,
thing in the
but
world, and it's
yeah,
just good to
it's
be aware of the baseline. So you're gonna go after Hermits first. We're gonna pretend that Hermits at least are contested, so you will want to go after them. If they weren't, like you could sprinkle. Oh, did you get a Madman already? Yeah, it's a little
yeah.
unfortunate. So in terms of the combo, like unsupported, you generally want to go maybe till sometimes as long as turn 7, I guess, or 8 even. Like the Madman, you're not going to cash them in, so you don't want them ideally until then. But it's not worth buying a copper over. But yeah, a little unfortunate here. Just some other like non-obvious things you might want to keep around your last estate. Um,
Yeah, I don't know if you want to like this will get another Madman unless I buy a
but I
copper
think
or
you have more
curse.
Hermits in those 8 cards, so it's not worth buying. But yeah,
Yeah, and
so here
there's the
you
first
don't
Madman, so
buy, and let's assume we can.
I,
I
I
don't know. Let's assume we can get 7 Hermits. Let's just do it.
okay.
Okay, so at this point we want to turn in our. Well,
One
here
Madman.
we want. We definitely want the market squares. I think we can keep that market square or that Hermit.
There's good.
So we have 2 Madman, and
Yeah,
we
I think
want to
so
get
too.
3
One
more.
more, yeah.
Is basically how it goes. So we're gonna get 1 more here.
So we get one
Um,
more.
1 more here.
We'll get one more here. And now we just basically wait to find it.
I think we don't
And we
go off
found one,
here
so like you could
because
do
we
it.
would like to get 1 more. Um, I think I actually just play the Hermit
MS?
and gain the market
No.
square, and then you can actually cash in the Hermit or the market squares right now, which is pretty good.
Let's mean a cash. Yeah.
I think
Well,
so.
is it good to gain gold
It's
here?
kind of marginal. This is a little bit unfortunate because we want to see
Three.
2 madmen. So you know that there are.
Yeah. I know there's one left in
No,
those
aren't
nine
there
cards, I
2?
think. Or is there.
So
There's
this
two
is a
left in those nine
like
cards.
you judge based on what the situation is like with your opponent, whether or not you go off here. I think I'd do it though. I'd pull the
Yeah.
trigger.
I
Yeah.
think
So
you
you play 3
try. Yeah, you
madmen.
found one, so you play another. There's three
Yeah, you
left.
play 1 more madman to draw up, and now you alternate between playing hermit and just like playing madman. And then you discard all your market squares.
You gain something like this.
Sure, that's an interesting
You
choice.
draw it all. There's like a game I think I saw Steph play where he was like gaining curses to trash with
Yeah, in a
Madman or
mirror,
something. I'm not
like
quite
you
sure.
want to look
Then
at the
it's just
estate
like
pile, because you can usually, if you kick off first, you can like gain the estates there, and then you can just empty. Like you can buy 6 estates because you have 5 market squares. So yeah, you play the last madman and draw it all up.
so is this gain estate then or is this gain hermit?
Uh, you gain either market square, estate, or
Estate
silver,
probably.
depending on the situation.
Yes.
In this case, it's probably market square because you have a ridiculous amount of golds. No, it was probably silver. Well, no. Anyways, you can buy a bunch of provinces, and your deck's in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
But
he's
yeah, if
like
you had a
12
silver instead,
provinces.
you would
Yeah.
you'd be able to get a 6 province here, which is pretty much over. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
then you just
You just like look for gold and like oh,
yeah.
look.
So that's like pretty fast.
Yeah.
That was a like turn 11 mega turn.
T11. Yeah, T11. It's not bad. That could have been
Yeah,
interesting
so
to get
like
more
the Freaky's comments about this are, well, like
accurate, I think.
the big
It
difference
doesn't
is
happen often, I think.
it's just whether it pays off to be greedy with your madmen or stockpile them. The traditional combo is you stockpile the madmen, and I think Freaky has realized more success by being more greedy with the
No, that's
madman.
fine.
But you still contest hermits. You don't want the opponent to get like 7 hermits. Um,
Yeah.
you never get 7 in an actual game if your opponent is doing
aware of the combo.
um,
Well, yeah, actually, it's insane.
so yeah, there's actually pretty good draws. I mean, you have to be hermits are usually pretty good, but you have to be aware of the combo. Like, I think to be motivated to get more than 3 usually.
Yeah. So I think this is where you switch to MS.
Sure, let's play with 5 hermits.
Let's say this was.
Yeah.
That was unlucky. Wow. Well, this is just another market then.
Yeah, I mean, hitting 5 is extremely unusual, and there is an option to like buy a stables there instead, but.
Oh yeah, it could have been stables. Sure, let's go off. Oh my gosh.
So in this case, you want to have, when you have 5 hermits, you do want 4 madmen still. If you have 6 hermits, you can also do like a 4 madman thing, where you only play 2 madmen, and then like you haven't fully drawn your deck, but you kind of mostly draw your deck. Anyways, Well,
could be like.
Yeah, if you're contested, like. I guess you got to do that. This is nice that you don't trigger a shuffle.
Engine on this board? Yeah, I imagine there's an engine here. Well, yeah, there's obviously. Herald Stables. Well, you have enough draw.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's better than Hermit Market Square. So you want to keep that last estate, get the Market Square, and then you have a Madman.
Make a pop now.
Okay, and you can actually simulate early kind of thing here. So you use 2 madmen, right? Yeah, so now you're going to do kind of like a partial mega turn here.
One left.
You might not actually want to discard all the market squares in this case. So you probably want to be able to, I'd say 1 more.
5, 6.
Maybe, or maybe this is fine.
This should guarantee draw. Yeah, this should guarantee draw all with Madman.
Then, yeah, go ahead and gain 1 more market square, I think. With this, well, whatever you gain, you're going to have to trash, so it doesn't matter. And in a mirror, you're not going to have that market square.
Then I think I play.
So here you have to trash a market square.
Trash much of the do I trash it now?
Oh, that's a good point. Like, we can draw up in this case. Because, yeah, we don't have any more madmen, right? Yeah. So here we just gain 2 more golds. Okay.
Just trash the 2 more gold. You gain like the silver now.
Yeah.
And you double,
and stables
which
or whatever.
Is kind of sad, but that's
so it happened.
Near,
so the
like,
quote unquote mega turn happened earlier in this case. Only a little bit though. But pretty good.
Yeah. This is just like a double, and you got back another table, and this is just
it's kind of ugly. But yeah, if you were uncontested and got the same result last time, hard to say.
Yeah.
Hard to say whether playing with more of the kingdom is better. I find this is one of the trickier combos to like evaluate whether it's strong or not.
Yeah. I feel like there's like certain boards where it's like, it's been nothing because Ricky's saying this is losing the engine, so I'm assuming he went off and played it quickly with Herald, Stables, and Stewards. Because there's trashing and there's draw.
I'm just a little worried about Herald as only plus actions, but I mean the draw is non-terminal, so there's some pretty good synergy here.
I guess Herald is a village. So yeah, this could be a good engine. I'd probably be tempted to build engine here if I didn't know about Market Square. I'd probably grab a couple Hermits anyways for Badman because I do that now.
Opening Hermit Steward seems pretty fine. You hope they don't collide, and then like plan to just turn that Hermit into a Madman. But I guess against the combo, you might want to contest Hermits more, which is a little bit awkward with Steward and no ready source of plus action. It'd be tricky to buy. Actually,
not sure. Doesn't matter. We kind of got to the point of this one. can replay the kingdom if Freaky wants.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Freaky would play against the combo.
Yeah, if he wants, okay. He's on phone, so that's up to him.
Yeah, it's a little awkward because we can't just use the number, right?
Yeah.
We need to like have
shit.
the kingdom.
Wait, can we not use it?
We can't
Unless
load the
it
game
says we
number
can't
because it was a
We
one-player
load
game,
the old game.
so we'd have to put it in.
Okay.
Do your best and let me know if you're missing some cards. I'll try to remember.
It's all good. I know what cheat.
Oh right, you can put it into the bot. Nice.
Yeah. You just put it into the bot and put in the stuff and you just go at it. So I'm just going to play my best.
Yeah, play the combo. See how it goes. Try to get the 7 hermits if you can. Okay, so it does look like Freaky opens with double hermit, which is interesting.
Like that's even not focusing solely on hermit and market square. That seems acceptable.
Yes, absolutely. You want to get the 7
so.
if you can. If you saw like hermit instead of a state here, it would have been amazing, but kind of egregiously amazing. So it looks like you get 6 here.
Yeah, I'll get 7.
Yeah, so this will be a 4 madman, 2 hermit kind of mega turn, which is a little bit different. It's kind of like at the end there, if you just had 1 more madman last time around, so you'd be able to react a little and draw a little. Yeah. And so yeah, here you just double market square, but then next shuffle you want to prioritize madman over market squares. Yep.
I can get the
second to last estate. Yep, so now we want to count how many madmen we get.
We have 1 so far. Now we'll have 2.
A little unlucky. Hopefully this market square finds a hermit.
No kidding. Nope, okay. That's fine. I mean, like, it's not, but... Oh, wait. I should have not triggered. I should have left it at 5 cards.
I don't think it matters, because you want 4 madmen, and you can't get both of them next turn.
Okay.
But I think we want to play these market squares to try to accelerate to a shuffle faster.
True. No votes necessary here, I don't think.
Yeah, this is also not what I imagined when Freaky said he was going to play the engine.
I mean, like, I guess he's kind of playing denial, but like that's acceptable. Because
no,
you
want
buy the last one here.
It's not critically important.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah, some sneaky pilot coming. So
actually, yeah, you might kick off here.
I was thinking I do it here. Yeah, I paid 2. I have to play. I think I have 4 madmen.
You might be able to.
I have 3.
You might be able to pile estates here.
I'd like 1 more. Maybe.
Hopefully Freaky can't.
Well, Freaky can pile estates. I'd be rather impressed, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't have the gains.
Oh, I did draw a hand. That's okay. He just gets super thin here.
He could potentially just outscore estates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can.
But you have a slightly stronger mega turn, so go ahead and see where you get. 1 more. Okay, so yeah, and then it's a question of how many of these. This one we probably want to gain cursor estate, and then the second hermit we want to gain a market square with. Not the last one. Yeah,
I think this is only 3.
Not the last one. Maybe not even that second to last one, to be honest.
This should be probably curse estates could pile quickly here. Curse
Well,
guarantees it
you
won't
have the
pile.
market square
Just
advantage,
9
so I
gains his
think I'd
value.
actually go with the state because you have the plus buy.
Okay.
You need to
Pull
play.
this
Okay.
off.
Now you can gain a. Oh, you don't have another madman. Oh, you only got 5 hermits.
No, so I got,
Okay, I thought you got 6. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But now it's just go into it now. This is double. Now mean freaky contest, but I think he has the better deck.
You
I'm
have
not
the
sure.
better pile threat deck. But yeah.
True.
He's yeah, he has trashed
He's
some
better
coppers.
trashed.
And you got an unlucky.
He probably
hand
has
here.
one. It's like that, and then like you like
Probably.
try and pull like a duchy, probably.
Probably duchy estate. I don't know. Yeah. You just have to hope.
Wait, hold on here. Did I just? I could have got 3. Okay, no, I couldn't have got estates. I was wondering if like piling estates.
I mean, you
was a
could have also
thing,
bought
but
an
it
estate
wasn't.
there, but. Anyways,
True. Yeah, this is close.
I mean, this was pretty close to a mirror.
Yeah, Freaky is leading. This is like the variation of like Hermit MS that like Freaky would kind of play. That's like the better way to play, probably, to be honest, on this board.
Yep.
Yeah, because like he's just 1 now. So I'm not coming back from that. So yeah, building there will help for sure.
I mean, it's not so much like building. It's just think about. I guess I don't know exactly how he got the Herald. He didn't. I don't think he used a market. Did he use a Madman early?
Yeah.
Because he had a mega turn.
He didn't say that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess something to be aware of
early,
in the combo, which was very relevant on that board, is the normal combo assumes that Hermit is how you're gonna kick off your mega turn. Like after you draw with the Madmen, you're gonna use Hermit to trigger the market squares, but you could also replace it with some other trasher. So in this case, you can replace it with Steward, and that lets you get more Madmen for your split.
Yeah.
So, like if you lost the split, well, even here with like a 5, technically that could be 5 Madmen and 2 Stewards, which would be a more powerful mega turn. So that's something that I didn't think about earlier, but it's something we could keep in mind.
I'm wondering what it looks like if Freaky's P1 then, because he's saying there's a significant difference. But that's
but it looks like the key point here is you do have to deny the Hermits. But when you're player 1, you don't have to open double Hermit necessarily to be able to guarantee that you get like 4 or more Hermits kind of thing. Because like giving the opponent 7 Hermits is pretty. It gives them a lot of power, whereas even denying them down to 6 is a pretty big deal. Okay, so to Governor.
Big to yeah. Let's go to Governor.
All right. Why don't we load up? Okay, yeah. I guess we should see.
I think Haka said you'd play Golf with me. We have the 2.
Yeah, let's load up the first one, I think. Oh no, Haka. Okay, Zyrex is going to play.
Okay.
Oh.
We've got Canadians playing. Okay. Yeah, let me find that game to Governor.
I think I remember the first one was like Governor was really important, and the second one where I'm not too sure how important Governor is. It was an interesting one. So first things first.
Okay. Load this game in. It should have been
so I guess I'd be interested in hearing what your like high level thoughts on Governor are before we take a look at this board in particular.
Like the Governor's good, like middle eight, like on this board, for example, like you probably add in some Wharf and Lost City stuff here, or Archive, because you don't want to be drawing with Governor. Like ideally, you gain. I don't know. It's weird because like you want to be like clean enough. So, like Catapult will be relevant here. Catapult's relevant. Governor's relevant. Lost City's relevant. Wharf, and like maybe Improve are like the 5 Kingdom cards I'm kind of looking at. Oh no, shoot! You'll need University. Um, and I could see the difference between like if you want to use like University, if you want to go like Archive first, like Wharf and Lost City. I'm thinking that Wharf will be better. So you have buys then, and like if you can just gain gold with governors in the late game and just
So yeah,
smash through everything
I mean,
with the buys
it's
you
correct
get.
that you often don't want to draw with governor when there's alternative draw, but there's a powerful exception here when it comes to hand size attacks. So because catapult is in the board and you can reliably attack with catapult each turn, governor draw becomes the best draw on the board. Now, I still want to mix in a couple wharfs just to give the plus buy and the like the duration draw, but governor, like I want all the governors because governor draw is fantastic whenever there's a hand size attack. And then when it, I do like the
Like I'm assuming you,
I do like the potion
I'm assuming
open.
like you.
I actually like an apothecary for the first buy,
Yeah.
and then universities for the subsequent ones. Also, near the endish middle of the game, you can catapult the potion, which is really good. But yeah, I like an apothecary,
True. So
and
yeah, this makes
then
sense.
like universities as subsequent
Here.
ones. But yeah, the timing for when to get the wharf, I don't like archive at all on this board because you can thin and just reliably draw deck. But yeah, so apothecary is nice. Like you draw extra coppers, and even if that doesn't mean you can buy 2 cards, it means you can traveling fair a card, which is really cool. And I do like a second catapult at some point, and possibly now. Yeah,
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. I was
yeah,
thinking a
I
second
like
one
it
here
because
with the
eventually
shuffle.
you're going to want to trash your estates, and you're going to want to play 2 catapults to do that, and you want to just attack as often as possible. So here we can pick up the university.
Yeah. And from here, this might
And
actually.
we don't have a
Well,
village,
we'll see what he plays first.
so I would prefer
Okay, I'm thinking
silver
this is
to
like.
improve. I think.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
thinking that
especially
too.
with
Like I'm thinking
catapult.
silver's better than improve here. There's not a lot of like improved targets here.
Yeah, that also. There's like not a 4.
So yeah, there's
Yeah.
no like other than potion, but like
So I
that's
like
kind of dead.
governor first.
Like this,
Yeah.
the governor first. Okay, because oh, he knows he'll play catapult. I was wondering if like this is like a lost city because like he gains card, but then I
I
play
don't think you
catapult,
even
so it
need
doesn't
lost
matter.
cities because you're going to have like 2 or 3 universities, and you don't actually need to play too many terminals. But lost city is reasonable as well.
That's
It's
true.
just
We
like
should just
the
use
effective
silver.
governor, which is +3 cards, +1 action, is better than the effective lost city. So this one's a little sad. We'll see if you get attacked.
Yeah, we'll see what
Yeah,
happens here. A couple options available right now.
probably better to just
Okay.
get the university if you do
So-
get attacked. Because you don't even have a.
Yeah, going to the shuffle. Yeah, I'm trying to become more aware of shuffles. Okay. Does this something?
Yeah, it's always a tricky thing. Like you have some options here, and it, if you don't get attacked, it'll be like you could top deck university, or you could buy a 5. I think I like top deck university at this point because there's so many good 5s to gain.
Yeah. Top Tech University. That seems actually.
Yeah, I don't know the timing. At some point, you want to wharf
Yes.
when you feel like you have a reasonable opportunity to play it non-terminally, which could be now. Like could gain governor wharf here. And
Yes, that feels right.
yeah,
because this will just be getting this, and this, and I'm thinking this is the correct stance.
I could go either
get
way there.
another one for the governors.
Trashing silver is actually just really strong.
It is.
So yeah, here's Zyrex playing with the synergy of the governor draw and catapult.
Mm-hmm. I figured he catapult if I drew. Well, actually, I knew he had catapult from
Yeah,
us.
he does. He is only playing with the one catapult, which is a little riskier. But I think I guess the archive kind of helped him out there.
Oh, this is good. I think I leave myself with Gov.
I'd keep the university
catapult
because you can put like another governor into your shuffle before you draw with apothecary.
All right, we're then just. What do I need
to draw?
Governor?
You're going to draw your
here?
deck.
I guess gain gold.
Apothecary pretty much guarantees it. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Should I keep
The left 3 cards.
Then? Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Keep draw.
Yeah, I think like you haven't
draw.
had a great turn yet. This is going to be the turn. I feel like you can draw a deck or come extremely close. Apothecary first to make sure your governor draws the good things. This is actually a little sad, but you have Wharf at least. Ooh, okay. So we got a little unlucky, but we can still... We'll have a good next turn.
Yeah. I have 9, K1 short. I think I top deck a governor then.
Oh, actually, Wharf.
Nothing else I want. If I had 10, that'd be.
Yeah, hard to say. It's a close one. Because it's a question like, could he really gain 3 governors?
Governor.
And if he can't, I think I prefer the Wharf in my next shuffle. But because I do like that symmetry, having 2 Wharfs here seems good. But maybe he can gain 3 governors, and then that feels real bad because he does have a lot of universities. So I said I didn't like the archive, but Zyrex's shuffles are working out really well.
Proving us wrong.
Oh yeah, of course you have university. You can gain Wharf mid-turn. What am I thinking? Duh.
I think I keep 1 university or keep 2.
Deck. Also, there's not even anything amazing to draw with the second university.
It's fair to say I'm a little bit behind.
Sadly.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you lost the governor split.
All right.
4-6, unfortunately.
It's not the worst thing. Oh. Are these lost cities now?
Yeah. It's kind of awkward given the position in the shuffle. I would keep drawing first, I guess. But I don't really know how that would change our mind.
So we're basically at the end of our draw.
Yeah.
So this is kind of deck.
And I would strongly consider trashing the potion here. But yeah, this can be Lost City.
Unless like you want archive, but I don't think you need more wharfs right now. I think you just want 2.
You're in, and if you want wharfs, you don't want them now. You want them like later because you're going to play 2 wharfs next turn already. And here you can trash the estate. And you have your 2 buys. And I would consider buying Province here. Maybe Province Archive or
Province Archive isn't the worst thing I see.
There's also
another warp here is nonsense.
Unless
like Lost City, but that seems bad.
Because but I just don't think we have quite enough draw. So there's advantages to greening first in a governor game. But one province is pretty weak sauce.
Man, player 1.
Because, 2 golds has some merit because you can governor remodel them potentially. But you need to use all your governors for draw almost, which is a little sad. But maybe. Yeah. No, I think I like double gold. I don't know. Your choice.
I'm going to go Gold Archive because that'll help cut down the deck a little bit. Better than Lost City. Let's do this.
Yeah, and you don't want to buy Lost City when you can gain enough university before your catapult attack. Yeah.
Exactly. That was my thinking too. It's like if I can attack you before, better.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
maybe.
Yeah, I could have top decked. That was a mistake.
Like, you're already going to be super sad at having to discard good cards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rocks.
Fancy, but you can't gain rocks. You have to buy them, right? Oh, you can gain them with Governor Remodel Estate. Okay. It's a little greedy.
2. All right. I'm not sure why you have 3 catapults. I'm really not. You thought this was a good idea to get.
Oh, maybe he doesn't want rocks? Huh, I thought he was going to go for rocks.
Yeah. Not sure. Not gonna be, just being completely honest. Yep. This is
Keep the Lost Cities, definitely.
go down to Lost
Probably.
City Morphs.
You just really want to draw, and the gains aren't that important, I guess. It's hard to say. I don't know, but you want to like gain before you trigger the shuffle. If you are going to trigger the shuffle, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some strange order going on here. He gave you 4 cards. I don't think there was a reason for that. Yeah, there was no reason. I guess so.
You wanted to give me a chance. Okay. Let's just go for another LC, I guess. Hopefully get into the shuffle.
You
I
don't
could
need to
morph, actually.
I think you're pretty action. Okay, so I was thinking you might want to save the archive. Well, hard to say.
I'm not sure. I'm feeling.
No, you don't need that. I think gold is best. And you might not want to draw with this governor.
No, I don't plan to. I think this is another.
I like Wharf here.
Yeah, we could gain another city.
Or Lost City.
I have 2 in play.
Yeah.
So this is the planned gain, I guess.
Yeah,
and we get to
probably Copper Estate. He's got 3 catapults now, so the cursing doesn't do much.
Okay, I was wondering if.
But yeah, if he only had 1 catapult, I think silver would have
made.
been a good trash.
Yep.
Yeah, get
and
that
this
province.
Is just a remodel, right? For the. Yeah. Okay.
And province archive or something. Oh, I guess we need to think about whether he can get. Yeah, he probably can get 4 provinces. So maybe we just play scared and get some duchies. I don't know. If he gets 4 provinces, you lose anyway. So maybe province duchy is best. Yeah, he's got the 6 governors, so it's tough.
He has me close to. It's totally reasonable to get 4 provinces. He has the gold too.
If he gets 4 provinces and you play around it, you're still in terrible shape. Although you have a lot of silvers to remodel into duchies, but it's tough to beat 6 provinces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Palace points, yeah.
Zyrex is actually in better shape for palace points because he hasn't trashed as many copper. I think he has 3 copper to your 2. Or you have 1 or 2, maybe 2.
One short. Oh. At least not losing this turn. It's next turn.
Well, it's funny because the line to get 4 provinces would involve catapulting a province. But he'd still only have 7.
What? Oh, okay, yeah, money, okay. I'm so confused as to why you would catapult a province. Money short. Okay, we just
Probably
stick with
Lost City
our
and Governors.
Lost City in there. Yep. We pray to good draws for Wharf. Then we pull something out of nothing.
You have a good turn coming up.
Time.
A extremely good turn. If Zyrex can't win, I think you're favored. Because you have 2 Wharfs in play, and you have this Archive giving you a silver.
Yeah, I don't trash anything.
You both play the order correct. Draw with Governor, then discard attack, then remodel with Governor.
So yeah, this will be a fun turn. I need that province. I'm going to assume he can't remodel anything
After your
into
discard attack,
points,
yeah.
though.
But he might keep for that. But there's no 4 cost. Yeah, nobody has a 4 cost, so seems like you're safe there.
Yeah. So I guess I play University first and gain.
It's your last turn, so might as well gain that. Gain that Lost City. Wharf doesn't do any good unless you absolutely need the buys. But you already have another Wharf in there, so that's 4 buys.
I don't need buys. Okay, so I not. This should be cards.
Okay, now we think.
What does he have in play? He has 2. Oh, he's a Wharf. It's like, could I like possibly play Pillage after I play Catapult and just like completely like just screw with him?
It won't work. Yeah.
Not when he has Archive.
Pillage only works if you have 5 or more cards in hand.
Oh, really? Is it a...
Yep.
Well, that sucks. Get rid of the best one, then play it. Okay, whatever.
Well, you want to look to see if you have the win, right?
Doesn't really matter. I don't
so
think
you
actually.
Can remodel into 2 duchies, and you can buy just 1 province. Yeah, that's not a win.
Yes.
I think if there's no win, then that's a loss.
15. If Cave is saying 15 at best.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, the way, I mean, it's game over. But the way to like play it out probably would be to like go for some palace points, or at least like 1 set of palace points. Trash the silver instead of the copper, kind of thing.
I don't think it matters what you gain then. You could like do another. You're not really worried. Well, you're worried about provinces past. Don't matter. You could like you gain that. And then
First,
you probably do
trash the silver
remodels here. Well, are we going to keep drawing as the best last question?
Matter.
Well, what are the last 2 cards? It's like...
It's not a gold.
I don't think they matter. I don't think they're that great. They're not.
Yep, they're not gold. They're not
gold,
governors.
they're not
They're not
governors.
dwarf. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So you don't like the
They're
way to
not
keep
war.
playing is you use one of the governors to gain gold to get the palace points and to set up your next turn, and then you use the other governor, I guess, to get a duchy or something. But oh, you forgot to catapult first.
Shit, no, wrong. Yeah, erase the order.
Yeah,
This is
you
just
need
trash
some more
again, I think.
duchies at some point.
Yeah.
And here you can actually buy. Oh, you could have gained a gold. Yeah, you could have gained gold and then bought some copper
I could have gained gold, yeah.
for the palace points.
I have
Duchy
one
gold,
gold right
copper,
now, so I could do
copper.
like duchy gold.
Yeah, it's,
I don't
it's
need
just
copper,
one more.
copper. I
Yeah,
think I need
but
like
it
one
doesn't matter.
copper. Not even one copper.
Wait,
It's fine.
Cyrix
probably
trashed a governor for a gold. Oh, that was points for because
The
of
governor
palace,
to
yeah.
gain. All right.
And he's just trying to find that gold to remodel.
Oh,
And
right, right, right.
He's got a lot of ways to win, but that's one of them. Yep.
He's got it.
But yeah, I mean, it was.
Damn.
I think that was
Cool.
played well by Cyrix, and he got. He was able to get the 6 governors somehow.
Yeah. Pull up that other or
Yeah. There was like
magic.
there was an early archive gain. I don't know if that was a difference. Yeah.
Not sure.
Also, like you went for
2-5. It's, I don't know.
double catapult, and he did not, and it managed to work out for him. Like, there's a risk there of getting a single catapult, then you like draw with governor and you don't find the catapult, and you just gave your opponent a good turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I like double catapult just because you need
didn't like
something
the
to
double
trash
cat.
your
Okay.
estates, so like you're not sad to have both of them at some point. But
I'm assuming you open
Yeah.
remake silver here.
so this one is interesting because governor payload is pretty good combined with treasure, because like governor remodeling gold into province and then treasure gaining back the gold is fantastic payload, but governor's only draw makes it awkward, and there's no hand size attack, so to actually build big here you really help an opponent. But my thinking is
Yeah.
Is this
The-
is
yes,
this
treasure is the
I
key card on
think?
the board, I think.
Like
Yes,
I'm saying, like
treasure.
it says buy treasure. It says
100%.
buy governor. Okay, that's what I thought.
So much draw. I don't know what
Literally the key
Cyrix is
card.
referring to.
I'm assuming you gained some.
Oh,
You said
so
that
much
treasure
draw
is
on
the
the
key
last
card
board.
on this board.
Yes, on this board there is.
Um,
The only other draw is Zombie Apprentice.
none.
I think I like Pawn,
Is pawn or vagrant
for the
better?
flexibility and whether or not you trigger a shuffle and the plus buy, which occasionally is relevant. So there's another cool synergy on the board with Necromancer and Acting Troop. Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, you're going to
It
need
may
some
be
plus action.
necessary a little
You
bit.
probably want to play with like 2 treasures. You have 2
So it's
terminals
probably
at
just
this
another
point, so I
silver.
wouldn't. I mean, there's a little game of chicken with who gets the acting troop, but I wouldn't mind it. Like, he doesn't even have a necromancer at this point, so up to you. But
Because I do have remake and that.
so I like having
3
acting troop
cards.
in
So
the shuffle.
next shuffle.
But you can, of course, like, yeah, if your shuffles work better, you could have remade into it. But so here you have a remake in those 3 cards, so you might not want to draw with pawn or action.
Oh, I
buy.
didn't plan to draw.
The
This is
coin
like
does nothing
action
for you.
coin, I think.
I mean, unless you want to
I
buy
was going
province.
for artisan here. I mean, like, If I'm buying Artisan, it doesn't matter if I get coin or buy because they don't change. Because I just have 7 instead of 8. Like I'm assuming you
Oh,
want
well, you're
Artisan here
also
to gain
assuming you're
governors. That's
trashing
what
the
I'm
copper
assuming,
with
honestly.
treasure, which is
I think that's
reasonable,
fine.
but taking the key is also reasonable.
Yeah,
Also, I'm not sold on artist, but it could be good. Like, I
taking the
don't know about that. But yeah, if you got action buy and took the key, then you could buy artisan pawn or something.
Yeah, I was kind of saying I'm going to trash copper here to get. I do have remake though, so I don't know if it's necessary.
Like, and he can't take the key back. But I mean, getting the pawn is pretty marginal, but it is nice with Necromancer because you can zombie apprentice it at some point.
Action by key. Yes, works. Not bad. Ugh, class.
Yeah, we just remake here, I guess. Yeah, I think so.
I think this is remake.
Oh, the only alternative was to. Yeah. Oh, the alternative is to gain Cobbler top deck remake, but gain Cobbler with Artisan top
gain
deck
what?
remake.
I'm not sure. I think
it gains Necromancers.
It does, and it can gain silvers for trashing if necessary. It's not a. I guess I do overlook it sometimes. Not gonna lie. Oh, this will be like 2 undos. This is awkward.
Sammy has some thinking he's doing, but
an opinion. Oh, so let's just undo 1 now. This is gain this, top deck this. Is this pawn or silver?
Yeah, I don't really like silver.
I think it's pawn.
It's so hard to draw.
So I mean, like.
So here you could gain acting troop because you're being responsive to what your current hand is.
Yeah. I thought about gaining acting troop. I also thought like doing Necromancer here to figure.
You could actually zombie apprentice the remake and just plan to play remake with Necromancers, but since you only have the one, that's a little sad. But either way works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, do I get Necro here and do that?
Yeah, I mean, you have the Artisan.
Seems reasonable. I'm going to try it.
Shouldn't matter too much.
Order. I'm just wondering if I do an action with the pawn or not. Shouldn't matter. I can play that regardless.
Yeah, I think I like getting just card action here because you have like it's a limited resource right now. Here we trash, of course.
This is just
that looks good.
And there's buy gov. I think this is the part where you want governors. Now it's turn 8. That was turn 8. So he's playing 3 remakes, so that's going to be fun to see what he does.
Oh.
He has to. He's going to play 3 though. So and a Necro, yeah. Trust is a remake. Oh, hey, that's not playing remake. That's cheating, man. Okay. This is
Governor draw certainly is the only way to draw. So I'd be inclined to do it.
I'm like wondering if I do draw though.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could gain a gold.
You probably want it
it's
9.
Not like a powerful option.
I know. I was thinking like trashing silver
but then,
into.
What do you buy? Because like you could buy a 5 if you.
I do that, I'm left with 2, 3 coins. What's in trash can I play? I have to like do some awkward draw. Okay, let's draw
Ooh,
them.
now you can remake the 2 coppers, which is nice,
Okay, so
and buy like a governor.
how true. This is like a
I like action. Yeah, I like
action
action
coin.
coin.
I mean,
Save
or
that.
action buy. I don't think it matters.
Save the villager, and then you get to gain another cobbler, or excuse me, another necromancer from the cobbler.
Gov.
Oh, I guess yeah. There's also merit in getting a second treasure now that he has one, because like ideally you're gonna like play games with the coin or the key, and also it's just gonna be good later because once some silvers and especially golds go in the trash, the option of gaining that to hand is gonna be really strong.
Mm-hmm. Trash pawn. Okay, fascinating. I'll be a pawn in the trash now.
Yeah, so you still didn't take the key, so you actually have the option to take the silver if that's something you're interested in. Like, if you wanted to play remake here. Oh, actually, you can trash. You can just trash the copper and still have 5 coins after you play remake and treasure.
Yeah. I was thinking of playing remake because
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Gain a silver from trashing the state
It's
here.
kind of an awkward board to actually get control over your deck.
I don't.
But yeah, you can trash and still buy a 5.
Nice. Let's just do that because we have 2 governors now. I think, or do we have 3? No, we have 3. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so Zyrex is definitely cleaner, but you're very close. Are those like the last 2 junk cards you have? That's your last estate,
Maybe.
and there's 2 copper left between the 2 of
I
you.
could just. Is this just a state to silver?
Yeah, I mean, if you never have to
I don't
play
see why not.
Necromancer as remake, that seems good to me. That's a pretty big governor turn. Yeah, seems fine to me.
I just trash the last.
And you can
copy.
use your treasurer for more important things, like gaining
why
silvers from
not.
the trash.
And eventually golds. So he gives another action troop. So I'm assuming we just like get to the end of the
I
shuffle
don't know.
here.
I might hold on
just
to.
gonna just hang up.
You have a lot of pawns, but yeah, I might just gain a governor here and draw. Yeah, I mean,
Gain a governor and like play governor to draw.
you definitely want the governor here. Yeah, okay, you need a card action again, unfortunately.
Okay, so we can get another
I guess you need to card action again.
What?
From the pawn, unfortunately. You're really looking for another governor, yep. And then you can find a necromancer to give you more villagers. If you're greedy, you can play it as spy. But the safe play is to just play it as acting troop now.
I don't need that.
Yeah, you can just
I don't think I gain
start
a
on province
silver.
maybe, or
I have
buy the last
on
governor.
right
Could
now.
go either way.
Yeah, I think we could have picked up the last 2 there. How many governors do we even have?
I don't know how important it is
We've
to
gained
like
1.
get the last few governors, to be honest.
I have 4.
I think so.
Like I have 4 governors.
Like,
I think
each
that's
time you play
fine.
governor for draw, it really helps the opponent. Having the key makes
I think this is kind
makes
of
me
like
feel really
now
good
type of
about the situation, to be honest. Okay, yeah, you're clean. I mean, you have silvers, but silvers are okay.
This is fine. I don't need trash.
And having the artisan. Oh, actually, you can remodel
That'll be,
artisan into
treasure
province
now,
when you don't
probably.
want it anymore.
Or
but
cobbler.
getting an extra treasure could be valuable. He's not playing the key game, which makes me less fond of a second treasure. But it might still be good to have.
I thought he might be gaining one. To be honest with that artisan play. Because he top decks a card. The top deck card.
Yeah.
He has a necro next turn.
But yeah, Necro's good. You have a lot of pawns, so you can just like apprentice them. Yeah, I think so.
I'm thinking this is gaining another necro.
And then you can also spy. Like that's always a kind of like a free little benefit.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what I spy.
Yeah.
I think I can discard
Because
that.
then you can just play 2 governors for draw, get through your entire shuffle. And then that last necromancer gives you villagers.
That last one. I think this is just a couple gold here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems right. Couple gold. Okay. These address.
Oh no, you want one by it at the very least.
Okay. Okay, give me villagers.
You might want to take a silver.
Money. I don't think I. Hold on.
That sounds good.
If I take one, I get 13. If I take a silver, I get 13.
14 would be better, but. Oh, but you still have artisan to play also. You're probably just gonna. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
could, like,
there's just no draw
play
to be
that
gained.
here. I know. I guess we didn't draw them because there's other stuff in the trash that we don't want. Or other stuff in the discard. I think there's like 4 cards in the discard. There's gold,
Yeah, it was
silver,
definitely
and
possible to use
discard.
one of the governors for draw. Because, like, we had a silver in the discard, then we could have played governor to gain gold, then artisan to top deck a card, then governor to draw the remaining 3. Alternatively, we could have used both of the pawns to draw, because we have a lot of villagers.
So I'm guessing that I'm not gaining a silver here then. No, I don't think I want to at all. I think I almost like want to trash one.
I don't know. I just think it's a sloppy game. Silver's not a bad card, but I agree that gaining it doesn't seem particularly useful in the moment.
Let's just do nothing then. I don't have enough.
Necromancer or Vagrant, I guess.
With Artisan. Vagrant will become more fortune now.
Another Vagrant. Yeah, because it's nice to have fodder that you can apprentice. Because you want to apprentice at every turn now. Zombie apprentice. Sadly,
Yeah,
it only increases hand size by 1, but
it's 3 draw.
There are a few ways to do that. Now we get to the dance where the number of provinces that you leave in the pile is going to become very important. And you're going to want to pay attention to like
4. So
how many golds also he has kind of like cashed up. Still no gaining of second treasure. Interesting. Oh, I think he needs that necromancer for plus actions.
Yep. Called it.
I don't like that order, because I think Zyrex could have gained a gold, drawn it up, remodeled gold, then regained the gold with treasure. Oh,
let's do
that's
something Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Oh, all right. It like fills me with silvers that aren't useful. But
that's
I
not the way I would have played
one
that turn,
trash
but
now.
Wow, yeah, I would have taken 2 provinces as Zyrex, because I feel like you can't take 4, and it just seems really good to have 2 provinces in Zyrex's position. But now you're in a great spot. Okay, so a little thing that I find useful in Governor games is if you go up 5 provinces, you are in a really dominant position. Like, it's really hard for the opponent to come back, because it's so much easier to gain provinces in Governor games than it is duchies, like en masse. So I think if you can target to get 3 provinces this turn, you're going to be in a great spot.
Okay.
Guess one of the necromancers is a spy. And you might not even need the last one to be an acting troop. It could actually be a vagrant potentially, to get just an inch more draw, but you might want to do that. I don't know when you want to do that. Make that decision. On the other hand, if you use it as acting troop, you can use the pawns for draw without plus action. So you definitely want one of these to be plus spy at the very least.
Okay. Do another one.
So you have 2 governors in those 6 cards, right?
Oh, doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I found one. So I could drop the rest. I could drop the last. I also... Is there a pilot here? There could be, with Pawn and Necro. Other than I don't have any more buys. Oh...
Yeah,
it is worth taking
artisan,
a look at. I have 2.
So you already used 1 pawn not for buy, though.
Necro.
So you can only get up to 3 buys.
Yeah.
And can you remodel anything?
Hold on. If I gain a Necro, play it as a pawn, that gives me 3 buys, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap.
So
Everything's left in the pile.
I think I like... you can remodel artisan and gold into province, and treasure or gain the gold back, and buy province duchy? Yeah. Or... No, but you can buy the 3rd province and some other points, and then you're guaranteed you have a province on top there.
Yeah, I was thinking about the provinces. That's why I didn't go with the buy. But yeah, no. Pawn Necro could definitely pile this turn. I probably could do that.
I think it's fun to go for provinces and learn about that. Learn how terrible of a situation you put Zyrex in if you gain 3 provinces here.
So it's 1. This is 2. And I gain a gold here.
Oh yeah, you can get a duchy. Nice.
And this.
So yeah. Zyrex needs to get 3 provinces and 7 duchies.
I don't think I do that.
Yeah, I mean, this is like...
Yep.
I guess so.
Is this spy? I didn't trash Necro for Duchy because I wasn't concerned about him getting
that
enough
seems reasonable.
VP to get close to compete. Okay, I'm
Ooh.
just gonna play as a spy. All right.
And then you can gain gold and
So it's just
remodel
card
and
action then.
just be happy about your life. Oh, you draw. Okay, that's fine too. Especially with Treasurer.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thanks for reminding me
Ooh.
that Necro can be artisan. That's important.
Yeah, this is 2 provinces in hand.
What to?
Which is game over.
Yeah,
I think that's half VP.
that's fine. I think. Yeah. So, like, okay.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah, let's end with one
Do we
random
just go with another
game,
one
and yeah, it's
random
already
governor game
been
then, I
2
guess?
hours, so cool.
Yeah, let's just do this. This will be the last game.
Okay.
Oh, nope. He's good.
All right.
Thanks for playing tonight. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, I guess. How do you feel like you have any more like burning questions about governor at this point?
No, I don't think so. It's like a lot of practice. Really, is all
Yeah,
that is,
it's
'cause
so
like a
board
very
dependent,
difficult card.
you know,
It's a
like
high skill card.
that's
So.
what makes it interesting, I think, given that it's a powerful card. Like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's time to play. Sure, let's play one more game then, and then we'll call that a day. Yeah, one more. Is Samson? Is Sam's not in chat? Sam is not. Okay. Okay. Well,
All right.
Sam's not in chat, so or not listening. So that's. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
where's the plus actions?
Ooh.
They're lackeys, but
There
the only way
are
to
lackeys.
trash them is governor.
And then trashing them, you gain a potion. So I guess is Golem significant here then?
So Hunting Party looks like the most important card on the board, with Governor as a second probably. But I think
I
playing with some lackeys and possibly gold. There's no plus buy, right? Except capital. I don't know. Like I feel like you could just do a pretty monolithic thing with like hunting parties, governors, and like 2 lackeys maybe, and it would be pretty good. But
I think this is a silver.
oh yeah,
though.
silver lackeys seems like a fantastic.
It's no
opening,
four. You're not going to
no
buy. You're
matter
not going
what.
from potion here.
Yeah. What is your read on the board?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Like this does look like a. Like I do consider Golem here. Like I'm not sure how relevant Torture is.
Yeah, you can only play
curses. Can
yeah,
be
it's hard to play
lackeys,
multiple tortures,
which isn't.
because that means you've bought lackeys and now you have even more terminals. There is tower on the board, which makes me like hunting parties should empty and governors might empty, and it is possible. But yeah, I'd be careful to remodel though, like just because it helps the opponent so much. Like whenever there's no other trashing on the board, like whenever you use governor remodel, you're giving the opportunity for the opponent to remove one of their starting cards, which is very valuable. So you don't get a whole lot of benefit out of it. Obviously, at the end of the game, when you're getting provinces, that doesn't matter too much. But using governor in the earlier mid game for that purpose is pretty dicey. Like you can use it in the mid game for that if there's alternative trashing. But
yeah.
Hunting party is so great.
Yep.
Womp womp.
Okay, lackeys hits the bottom deck. Fine. This should
I don't
just
know.
be another silver, I
Silver,
think.
lackeys. One of those. I mean, you could be crazy and get a potion. Like, I mean, it's not crazy to get a potion. I don't know. All three of those have some merit. I'd be scared to get potion just because the odds of hitting 3 potion are still reasonable at this point. And silvers, yeah, with governor, silvers can become hunting parties and governors.
Yeah.
So they are good to have in duplicate. Like, usually with hunting party, you're like, second silver is like,
No.
eh.
Cave lives on the edge. I like potion during the shuffle sometime to get into my next shuffle. But I didn't like the 4 potion seemed
I
very
think it's
hard
more
right
likely
now
than not
in the
but
shuffle, but maybe
it's
next one it'll
definitely
be a better.
the possibility exists
So
to
I'm
be
just
really
like-
sad. Ooh, torturer.
Yeah.
Oh, he does get tortured.
I feel like discarding
I
2
thought about
cards doesn't
that.
hurt that much. It like hurts a little.
Gosh, do I trigger this or do I just grab a potion
think
and
I'd-
cry?
I think I don't know. I could go either way. I do like getting 5
I'm
cost
not sure if I
cards.
play lackeys here. I don't want to hit that shuffle.
That
I
was a
really
really
don't, Sam.
unlikely event to like
I really don't want to hit
see
that
our potion
shuffle.
and then with the lackeys. Wow, I've never actually seen that. Such an early hunting party go through the whole deck thing.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
This feels
You get
bad,
5
but I'm
here.
going to.
And definitely another hunting party at this point because you added potion and you're gonna have golem. But you want to think about governor. It's soonish, I guess. Guess you don't get a golem.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you're taking the curse? Whoa, no way would I take the curse. You just can't get rid of that curse easy.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah. I live on the edge. Man.
I don't believe in
capital
capital
too.
at all.
Fascinating.
Because, yeah, I like governor for
I
extra
don't think I do
gains.
get on this board.
I mean, I guess I don't. I don't like anything for extra gains.
Yeah.
I mean, that curse did give you 1 VP. So, it's about as good as taking an estate.
It did
Except
give me 1 VP.
worse with hunting party.
Moderately. Let's go find that. Yeah, there we go. Found it. Well, crap.
Since you have 5. If you
a
have
second
4P,
seems
like,
dumb.
yeah, whatever, you do it. But, yeah. Could be time to get the governor. Or hunting party. Either way.
This is just. Okay. I
Hard-
was wondering if it was
Hard to
better.
know what the best timing is there.
I thought it did.
Lackeys first, I think.
Let's just. Yeah, let's see lucky first.
That curse.
I was just thinking we get rid of it
reasonable.
right here and grab a lackeys.
It just helps the
It is
opponent.
reasonable.
But at least they can't gain a lackeys with it.
I like Sam. Good guy.
I like doing that. It gets sort of like a hunting party stop. And I think this is
I
another
don't know.
Goblin.
I can
I'm not sure.
see any of 3 cards that are good here.
I can see.
Yeah.
I can see like Golem, Governor, Hunting Party, or.
Yeah, now that
Torturer.
you're going in for golems, torture isn't too bad either. Yeah.
I don't-
Good golem luck.
This, yeah, it was questionable.
Yeah, I do like golems because yeah, it lets you play with torturers and that attack hurts.
Lucky first. Trash and gain.
I don't know. I
Get
think I'd
another
get a torture
governor?
at this point.
I think.
You got 4 villagers sitting there.
Might as well. Nice in the villagers.
Ooh, and then you're gonna
I'll
have
get
him
rid of another.
play governor into or play
Copper,
torture
whatever.
into it. Ooh, brutal. It's a bit of an unfortunate shuffle, but yeah,
Yeah.
get a chance at
I'll
drawing
play
something good.
Lockies here and get it. Yeah, have one chance. And this is a very sad no buy, so this is just
No, I do
another
not like a
hunting
third
party, maybe?
golem
I
here.
don't know.
Yeah,
Anything but
hunting
golem, I think.
party or governor. Yeah,
I don't either.
it's just like probably one governor is fine. You can
Reasonable, I
just
think.
you've only got one more silver anyway, so thinking about what governor can do for you in the short term. Womp womp.
Okay.
There's a 2 on the board. It's a good 2.
Well, whatever. It's not like we're buying Beggar.
Ooh,
It's
you got a
fine.
second torture. Something to keep in mind. What do you mean?
Yeah. Doesn't find anything though.
Did it? No, it found
Old
torture.
Colin
and
just
golem.
like went through his entire deck.
Oh,
Basically.
sorry. Yeah. So
yeah,
just be aware
after
he does
revealing
have
20
another
cards,
torture.
I guess
So
that's kinda nice.
yeah.
I probably played that wrong then. Well, should have gained curse first. Oh well. I have
Smart.
more VP than him now. That's why I gained the curse.
Yeah, Sammy is playing very aggressively with his villagers. See how that works out. Yeah, I guess you
Feeling
might want
good
to think
so
about a
far.
second torture because it does make it a lot harder on the opponent. One torture, like, alright, I'll discard 2.
I was thinking of it.
But 2 makes you sad.
But 2 makes you think a little bit. Yeah, I think double torture is good too. If you play triple torture, then you just win against Lord Rat. Doesn't matter.
Yoop.
You grab the third.
Yeah, you want to find the golem. Yeah.
So I think this is another hunting party to find Golem. I play 2 lackeys. All right. Let's go find. Oh, okay. I think
I think that golem
we
finds
play this
nothing.
first.
So I think
Yeah.
for action preservation
that
reasons,
golem.
it would have made sense to play the governor first.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, yeah.
Oh
this
yeah,
worked
but
to
it
my
does mean,
advantage.
yeah, the discard first is
Because I
good.
was going to do this and get rid of that curse again. Yep, I was hoping you would discard first, but if you thought I was going to play afterwards, and do I play Golems to play that lackey?
Yeah.
No, I think I leave this. I
don't
think I
know.
need capital.
up to you.
Those 2 buys are nice.
At this point, you don't have much money though.
I could be convinced capital's right.
That's true. That's true.
It's in my discard.
Yeah, hard to say. It does let you pick up extra lackeys if that's what you want. Like, those
Yeah,
tower points
that's
could be good. Potentially.
Totally. He has 2. Let's be aware of that. Yep. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. All right. So I have 8 coins in hand. This could can't trash estates. Good. No point trashing anything.
I think
Could
about
just
gaining a
keep
gold
drawing?
here. Like, I don't know. It's awkward. It's all awkward.
I'm not sure if it'll do.
Because, like,
It is
you
awkward
have the
and a lot,
golems, but you
yeah.
don't have the actions anymore. Like, you have some,
There
but
we go.
I don't know. Like, I don't think you have any more, like, actions left.
Might kill potion. Golem's great. Stop complaining, man.
But
Draw
maybe that
deck.
was worth it.
I think I gained a couple
I
governors
think
here.
I'd like another potion. Or another golem.
L13.
Actually, I think I'd go golem torture.
Yeah, okay, I do need a second torture.
Get
That's
low
right.
on villagers, but hopefully your golems cooperate.
Those could just be...
Yeah, okay, the capital definitely paid off. That turn for sure.
Yep. So far, lackeys are not playing accordingly, nor anything else. And
Sammy is getting some pretty good draws.
yeah, it only ever pays off for your opponent.
I mean,
Well, that sounds about right.
It's
not
a little
gonna lie.
awkward with Hunting Party too, because Hunting Party's gonna put the actions into your hand along with the golem. It's a problem for Sammy too. Like, he's got a good hand, but these golems are not giving him the plus actions. Like, first golem in a turn is good, second golem is like, is that even gonna find anything?
First golem is okay. First one's usually pretty good. Second's okay. Third's like yikes. Okay, let's gain a silver. Okay. Oh, offensive ocean.
And he can play it, but then he dropped down to 0
Well, he has
villagers,
another one. No, he hasn't.
which he does. It's gonna be an awkward game.
Yeah. From here on, yeah. Needs to like double.
I guess,
lackeys.
yeah, next opportunity I would remodel Potion into a 5. I think. Oh, no, I mean, I wouldn't do it with my own governor.
You
I mean,
remodel it into a 6.
I would upgrade it off
unless
of
he
an
plays
opponent's
it.
governor, if possible.
I think I just
You could.
grab 2 lackeys here.
Get those tower
I feel like
points.
that's kind of a denial play, which is fine. Yeah, tower points are secondary, kind of. Denial. Because he'll have
4 villagers here, really.
Yeah,
Assuming
like
he takes
having
it.
those villagers need to last for the rest of the game.
Yep. Gives me a lackey. He finds a golem. Golem finds governor and not his governor. Nice. He might trash here. Yep. Okay, let's get rid of a copper. Torture, let's gain a curse.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a concern to a pile.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
reasonable
just assuming he's
assumption.
gonna play the
But
second
at some
torture
point,
here.
that's going to become like
I think that's just
not something he can do regularly.
yeah. Let's see.
Curses compile. Whoa, Sammy got a 4th golem?
Curses probably will pile.
No. Nobody should buy another golem.
We're gonna pile golem, curses, and lackeys. This
Not
could
with
be
12, I don't
a
think.
province here. I could see that.
2-5 seems better. Governor hunting party or double hunting party.
Good joke, Robot. Good.
Embassy. Wow, that is over terminaled, I feel like.
All right. ATM points.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
All right. I'll play that. Oh. Love a village.
I think I'd stop here. I would not do it.
I don't think I can. I think I
would
would play
not.
the last.
These villagers are such a scarce resource, and
You wouldn't.
like you have a don't you have a golem in those 2 cards, or is that in your discard pile?
Okay.
Either way, I would. I don't think I'd play on.
Hold on.
I mean, I guess you play governor and 1 lackeys because why not? Sure, get ready to gain provinces.
I think this is gain gold. I think here. Like I
you
gain
should
gold, and I think I buy a couple more.
fives. So
I guess we don't want to do anything
either
there.
hunting party plus governor seems good.
This could be like prov.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many governors do I have? I think I have 2 right now.
I think you both have 3 hunting parties and 2 governors. Just being ahead there seems good. Like, the more non-terminals you put,
Yeah,
the better your
make-
golems are going to be also.
Governors. I don't think I have very many. So let's put another
I'd like hunting
party, I
parties, yep.
guess. Might as well. Okay, let's see what-
Nice hand.
There we go. No village for Sam. Oh. Ugh.
Ooh, rough.
Ooh.
I don't know if his 3rd golem will find anything.
Yeah, I don't think I have very many. I think I have
Yeah?
2 governors now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hunting
I
parties
think I
are
only have
good
two
too.
governors here. I need another one for sure.
Arguably better.
Embassy did its job.
Maybe. I mean, he played that embassy instead of a torturer. Oh, embassy is to seed his golems. Ah.
Yep.
Aha. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, I was questioning it too until Cave came up with that suggestion that
That is
might be what
clever.
it's
I
doing.
tend to overlook embassy.
Yeah, there you go.
I would discard
her?
2 lackeys. Or lackeys
He has
curse.
one more still. Okay, let's.
Like, you don't want to play those lackeys. The second discard is a little sad because you discard gold, but like your hunting party should find it at some point.
Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Yep, looks like Sammy is ready to province.
This will double province. Yep. If he so desires.
Yeah, he could also take a governor.
Probably takes a good VP lead.
Because
yeah, I was wondering if you take like.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's not really piles. It's just
probably.
You just need to take the other province, and that should pay off. So that's a nice.
Go.
Oh yeah, I think you want torture first usually.
Do that order. Huh. I was thinking playing hunting party first, so it draws unique first.
All right, not bad.
Let's play this again.
Yeah, you just in case like you put in a state in hand,
Let's
you're not going to end up drawing another one.
first, I guess.
Yeah, so those golems behaved.
Okay, nice. Torture first.
I don't think you need the draw, so maybe gold gain.
Gold gain possible. Remake into another governor possible. Because I
don't need it for
still.
like golem.
Depends how many
But
units
yeah,
I have left.
it's an option for
I
sure.
have gold.
Like you've already played your golems, is what I mean to say. Except for gold.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if like I have all my uniques in hand now, so I was wondering if I like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So I'm wondering if like when I start playing
Yeah,
if I play governor,
like if
play
you gain
hunting
governor
parties,
here,
so I
your
just
2 hunting
draw the
parties are
governors
pretty
I've
much
gained.
guaranteed to find golden governor, which is pretty nice. Sounds good.
Yeah. So I think that's what I do.
And you've
here.
already done a discard attack,
Again,
so
go. He discards that, so.
another governor board with no 4s except potion.
He trashes.
Oh, you have
Do I trash this? Or do I play the
I would hunting party.
There's other governor.
Oh, I see. To draw the. I see.
Gosh.
Well, you.
Yeah. I have to play
you
this
could play
first
one
before I
hunting
can
party,
draw
get
the
the
next
gold.
governor.
Oh, but then you wouldn't want to remodel into.
Oh, I even do a potion. That's great. I guess I can
You
trash
could, yeah.
potion into gold actually. That actually makes sense.
Should be governor.
And I should find another unique here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and capital too.
Yeah.
So this should be
quite a
trashable,
shuffle,
I
though.
think, in province.
You can play 1 lackeys without burning anything, but that's going to be a bad next turn. So I think there was some merit in not gaining that governor.
Maybe.
It's tough
Is
to win from here.
This is tough. I don't think I dare grab it.
Yeah.
Embassy
It's
gives
true.
me 2 points, I think. Trashing Potion made me lose 2 points. I don't know, I'm kind of looking at 3 governors and 3 hunting parties and going, can we pile that? Or can Sam pile that next turn? If I reduce one or both of those piles.
Yeah, I mean, you have the 6 debt coming up, so you could just buy Embassy. That's an option.
Let's do that, and then let's just do a...
Yeah.
I could just do that and leave it and pay off my debt. That seems okay. Well, if I have a dead turn,
Well,
dead hand
I mean, he'd
next
have
turn,
to
it
go
doesn't
for
matter.
it. Like, he'd have to go for it over 2
I don't
turns.
think.
But yeah, if he just he's in the driver's seat, for sure. But I would just...
So let's just actually...
Yeah.
I
I would keep the money.
Bad. Fairgrounds is bad. Everything's bad, really, here. Okay, let's just do that.
Maybe he'll draw you some cards so you can trigger a shuffle.
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know if you have a lackeys in there. I don't think so. Oh, there's also curses to be aware of as a 3rd pile.
Yeah.
I would not.
Do I trash a copper?
Because he's going to play Tortures. It's up to you whether you take a curse or you discard twice.
Let's gain 1 curse in this card. I'm going to assume he finds it. I don't know.
I mean, he only has 2 buys.
Though, because now he needs to... He has 2 buys.
If he empties Governor and
he
curses...
He needs to, empty Governor.
Then
which
there's,
I guess
like,
is
the
possible.
question of who has a tower point advantage. Like, you probably have more curses, but maybe not if he buys 2. But then he would have more Governors, so that would probably be a win.
I'm not sure.
He is definitely feeling the plus action burn, though. You're a little better off there.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to burn his last villager playing Golem. So he's probably looking for a win this turn then.
Huh. Duke's on the board. I think that's your only chance if he gets
I don't know how relevant that is, though. So there we go. Double Gov.
Yeah. Yeah, he sees it. Can you get points? You can go silver to potion to get 2 points.
Oh, I can. It's probably relevant.
But he can get another province.
Lucky's workshop is 1 point. 2 points, but not that it matters. But yeah. He is just such a VP lead now, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Alrighty.
Drew it all up. Well played by Sammy.
Nice. Oh, totally.
All right, yeah. Hopefully that
was a good
was
session.
somewhat helpful. So yeah.
Yeah, it
good
was
luck
over
in
by.
your future governor games.
Yeah.
And exciting 2-card combos.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully I
always a
remember.
challenge. Yep.
Hopefully I remember them when the time comes. That's the worst thing is when you don't
Right.
remember them. So, all right. Thanks for
Till
everything.
next
Jackie.
time.
All right.
Later.
Till next time.